Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing a Twitch mid lane, AP as usual, versus a Pantheon, so pretty aggressive lane matchup, but it is melee, so sometimes melees as Twitch is pretty easy. We're stacking just in case they invade. I don't really know how easy it's going to be to 1v or 5v5 them, but Janinado's pretty sick. Oh, they're all sitting in there? Or we saw them? Oh yeah, they are. Okay, well I'm going to throw down the poison. I'm going to ignite this guy in case he flashes over the wall, because it looked like he was posturing to go this way. Yeah, I didn't even notice. I guess I was looking at something else. So anyways, these are the runes that I'm running in this game. It's pretty generic to run this rune setup. You could take a different thing besides Treasure Hunter if you want Relentless, which is the movement speed. Otherwise, it's taking Halo Blades just to get the poison stacks quickly, because how Twitch works is that every single auto attack or your W cask, as they're standing in it, procs your passive, which stacks up to 6. And the more that you have it stacked, this guy probably started W. Oh, no, he didn't? All right, well, we can just auto attack him on the way out. Oh, let me auto attack you, please. He's not gonna let me. I'm trying to re-stack it up to 6. When there's a big, like, mouse icon, kind of, it's like a rat head on him, that's showing that he's fully stacked. So the goal is to try to keep him at high number of stacks, because the higher stacks that you have on him, the more damage that your E does. He's kind of disrespecting me pretty damn hard here. So once again, he has full stacks on him. In fact, he got so low to the point that if he stepped up there, and I WE'd, he probably would have died, so it's good that he backed away so damn far, because otherwise he was just dead. But massive pressure on this guy already. I'm not confident enough to go for a dive play, but you can see that he like barely can farm without being in danger, so pretty happy about how the lane matchup is going thus far. It looks like we're actually going to be ganked here, so he'll probably flash on me, and Nunu is not even going to help. So I have to be like super careful, because if I do get ganked, it's really bad. So this guy's probably going to all in. I'll flash, he'll flash. He landed it, but he dies. The thing about Pantheon is that I have to like get away from him immediately to try to dodge his E damage, but it's not good. My wave is fine though. It was a 1-for-1. Nunu was able to loop, help me out at the very end. This matchup is hard. I mean, as you saw, the early game, he messed up significantly, but his level 3 all-in is insane, because he has an ability that makes him invulnerable. I didn't have Ignite, and he had Ignite advantage on me, because we did burn it early on. But it was successful in getting me a lead, because the thing is that the wave is really good for me. So that is my main advantage that I have now. I'm probably not going to do anything too insane here, because I probably will be punished if I step up too aggressively. This guy is literally looking to W me right now, so yeah, that champion is just absolutely bonkers. At least we got to get a like decent return back. It wasn't like insane, but it was alright. Use my E again. I'm gonna have to just E the wave. I just need the CS at this point. I'm actually kind of scared of Kha'Zix ganking me. Nah, this isn't gonna work, sadly. Sorry, man. There's not much that I can do for you. As soon as the other guy showed up, he should have, he messed up with his W. He canceled it? That was pretty bad that he did that. Because when he did cancel it, that just made it so, neither of them were knocked up. Oh my god, are you gonna kill me? I mean, you die, though, for this. Yeah, okay, cool. We don't even die ourselves. And this guy burned Flash. Really wish that I got the double buffs, but you know what? It worked out. I kind of let him dive me because I know that he doesn't have Ignite, and also I just had a feeling that I would be able to not immediately die, but I think that I probably just got lucky. I'm pretty sure he messed up. I think I should have somehow died there. I honestly don't know how I lived. I know he was low on mana, and I know if he goes in and he has no flash, he probably will at least be a 1-for-1, but I was thinking that I would not live. Like, I was okay trading 1-for-1. That was my idea. I was like, you know what? You can go for the dive, because at the end of the day, at least I got a kill in return. So, somewhat confused about what he might have possibly done wrong, but I'm happy. Alright. Pantheon will ultimate bot, so they need to be pretty careful. Just keep the wave right here. Press W on him. If he wants to hit me, he can, but I need to bring him underneath tower. So I'm like letting him W me only if he really wants to go really deep under tower with me. That's my main goal. You can see my poke with my E, just 2 stacks on him, isn't that bad, so sometimes we can get little bits of poke on him just like that. But he has no flash for 1 minute because we burned our own flash, so that's really sick. He used his Q. A little bit of poke damage on him. Massive. He even used his E as well. So he should just be dead here. I'm going to restack on him. So I used my ultimate there. Your ultimate cooldown isn't really that bad. It's okay to use it because it's about a 1 minute cooldown. And I was just trying to keep the range game going on... Wow, that is actually going to live. That one plate. Let's shove out the wave. Trying to just shove out because we're about level 7, so we one-shot back wave around this point. Gonna hit this one time and then immediately leave because Pantheon might ultimate, and I don't want to overstay and get myself killed. I really think that this is a bad play that my team's doing because of this. But hey, I'll rotate over and help because you never know. This guy still has no flash. Yeah, it was really good. Karma TP'd down to help out the team, but the fight's already over, so she kind of just wasted her TP, sadly. The thing is that their team had absolutely zero follow-up. Amumu came over, but didn't really amount to much, and he's not level 6 yet, so that's probably the main reason why that was such an easy fight. The Pantheon isn't fed enough to just 100-0 anybody whenever he wants. He does need his teammates kind of around. Is Kha'Zix bot? Alright, so I'm just going to base here. We have a decent buy. We're going for Nashor's Tooth first because Nashor's Tooth does give ability haste, so it has some of the best stats for Twitch, which is high AP attack speed, just to make it so you can apply it faster. And also, at least your auto attacks deal good damage. I'm actually going to sell my potion, my refillable, that is, to afford an Ionian. I'm still going to rebuy a pot, though, because I can afford it. I just want my Ionian boots ASAP. I would have had to wait in base, I think, for like 15 to 20 gold. Okay, he's probably going to flash over this wall, right? Or maybe not. Just waiting for his E to expire. When his E expires, we press RE because he can't get damaged if he's facing you, so another free kill. Yeah, the Pantheon's fallen too far behind at this point. Now he just can't even function in lane. Pantheon is a pretty volatile champ. I might get ganked. Okay, we see where he is. I was gonna say, Kha'Zix stealthing in and jumping in from side is extremely threatening, but because we saw where he is... Plus Pantheon ultimate, I think, is still down. The cooldown of it is very long, so I can even risk it just to continue hitting the tower a little bit.
Now there's a smell you can feel. I'll be right under.
This is exactly how you want AP Twitch to go. Getting an early lead. AP Twitch does scale well, but it's more about snowballing than scaling. I do want to harass him, but I'm a little bit worried about going in on his side and then getting ganked by Kha'Zix, so I'm actually going to keep it here. When I use my W like this, you just want to try to get at least one stack on him for Presence of Mind. When you get Presence of Mind, it makes it so much easier. Okay, so this guy's probably just dead here. Yeah, I mean, he's just completely tilted out of his mind. I don't know what that was. I know that he's so weak to the point that whenever he just ever goes up against me, I'm gonna win. Especially if I go in when he already used his... I don't know what it's called when he has the empowered abilities, but it's the thing underneath his mana bar that stacks up to 5 times. If I can start a fight right when he uses it on the wave, then he has to stack it all back up, and he's just not going to deal enough. The real risk of the early game and losing to this Pantheon from snowballing ended as soon as we reached a higher level than him, and he didn't, like, snowball out of control with items. Like, we're not going to get 100 0'd like how we did at level 3 anymore. He has to hit us with multiple rotations. Honestly, I'm wondering if he's going to show back up. Yeah, the thing is that he might perma-roam out of pure tilt for the rest of the game. Which sometimes, honestly, could bring you back. I'll be honest, it actually does work. As you saw, he just killed my teammate and got a big shutdown for himself. I also might get ganked by Kha'Zix, but my damage might be so damn high at this point that I just beat him. Oh, I just need a 1 auto attack and I canceled it. That's my fault. So yeah, I know that my damage is so high that even with assassins ganking me, as long as I don't isolate myself at the beginning, and also I put myself not only in isolation, but or not isolation, but in the middle of the lane and don't like walk into a brush. I could definitely lose to maybe Kha'Zix if I walk into a brush and he starts it off with Q and gets the first hit. But if I get to see him come in and use my abilities on top of myself, then I know that I'm going to be stacking no matter what. And that's a huge influence for any type of, like, high DPS champ. If I face check Pantheon, like by walking into him instead of a brush, that could get me killed easily. I need to be extremely careful about doing that kind of thing. They popped Rift mid. Wow, Rift got really close to the tower before it crashed. Pantheon didn't get any of the stacks, though, because he didn't step up. Okay, well, he wants the plate so bad that he's just going to die for it. That's how badly he wants the plate. The good news is that he killed my bot lane. So, because he killed my bot lane, I got full gold. It's not like he's not worth anything anymore. He actually is worth a lot. He did chunk me, though, so when Kha'Zix comes over, he actually can kill me. I'm gonna let Kha'Zix jump on me here and just hope that Nunu can save my life if he does. Okay, well, whatever. It's not gonna happen. We'll just get the free tower. We can go for like a Medjai's maybe. Bot lane is also dominating, as you can see. They're completely crushing down there. I might get Pantheon ultied here. So I'm just gonna try to clear the wave and back away immediately. Because I don't have flash, so if he does get a good ultimate off where, you know, he times it well or puts it in a good spot, I could die. He almost killed Draven there. I think he just missed one ability.
Who's following me?
And go for Medjai's. Top lane is just 0-0. I mean, I guess Karma's 1 assist, but it's kind of funny how non-influential they've been this game. They just have been farming up there. Meanwhile, mid and bot and jungle have been bloodbath. Ooh. I think Karma might die before I even get there. That sucks. Well, I guess we will just go over this way then. So I'm gonna wait here for my next stealth. Maybe. I'm not gonna wait for a stealth. I'll just go in.
Smell you can feel. I'll be right
The thing is that I think Kha'Zix is actually topside. So if I walk back in here, I think he's around. A lot of times people will go into opposite side and just give up one side. Yeah. Pantheon's on me, but probably dead. Well played, Panth. You got me good. I had a feeling that somebody was around, and I was right. I tried sidestepping his Q, but it didn't work. And as you see, Pantheon damage is still absolutely bonkers. The good news is that we've already gotten the lead. That will be useful for the rest of the game. So even if the game does become difficult from like partial throws of like giving big shutdowns, it's not really too bad. Also, I don't know how realistic it is for Samira to come back into the game. Pantheon's back in the game because his itemization is really good. He got the Draven shutdown and my shutdown, so he's pretty back into the game besides levels. But now there's no shutdowns for anybody else, which really sucks for their team. One thing about win wall champions like Yasuo and Samira, your E goes through it. I'm going to rotate over this way, obviously, because there's a fight breaking out, so we want to join it immediately. I wonder if I can catch this. He's dead. I'm not gonna kill that guy, probably. I tried. Maybe my ultimate damage would have done enough. Maybe. But at least we got another kill that brought back our Magi stacks. All you want is 10. When you have at least 10, you get the movement speed. That's my main goal. I have nothing to really do, and I'm not really scared of their team, so we can get away with doing this. Plus, our vision control is pretty nuts. It's going to reset, but my E will kill it, so it doesn't really matter. Let's rotate top here. Pantheon will fight anybody at any time because he's tilted. Also, Pantheon's just good at fighting people, so obviously fighting all the time is pretty good for him. So, we'll kill him. There's no threat this time about him killing us because we're not getting caught out. He actually has 2 items. In terms of gold value, we're actually pretty even. But once I buy, I will shift because I'll have Crown plus some Magi's then. Damn, I am so close to my item. Maybe I'll just sell my Dorans to buy it. Crown is the normal purchase for Twitch. It's basically where you always go. It gives you AP, which is beneficial, movement speed, which is beneficial, and also just if people jump on you, it's a defensive item for assassins. Liandry's is pretty bad on Twitch because your poison does not proc Liandry's. Otherwise, it would be completely broken. It would be nuts. So if you're wondering why you never build Liandry's on Twitch, it's because your true damage is not magic damage, and Liandry's literally needs magic damage. It does not get affected by true. I was also looking for Samira. That's what Nunu was doing. Zelda's poker. A little bit of damage. Half of her HP. I'm going to put a pink ward down here. It's a pretty good pink ward, so they can never see rotations between lanes very well. I'm wanting this person to be jumped on by the enemy, hoping to do stuff afterwards. Got that guy. I put down the W here because I thought the Jax was going to try to Q away with his leap strike, so I thought he was going to jump to his teammate, so I was trying to anticipate that and predict it. Oh no, he didn't even get that kill. That must be tilting. I'll kill this guy. My Graven dies, but up to 20 Magi stacks now. My crown is back up. I'm waiting for his thing to expire so that we can use our E. Once again, every single time this guy's facing me, I don't want to use my ability. Yeah, we can grab blue. You know, we can maybe go for her too. Can you shield me, Janna? Oh. Okay, shielding the Nunu, I get it. That's fine. So, when she tries... Okay, she didn't even try. I was gonna say, when she tries to maybe wind wall my W... Or my E, sorry. You'll see that it goes through it. But she didn't even try, so she died. Karma died. I have 25 stack Magi now. I'm gonna base here. You never know if the Pantheon might ulti me if I showed up for that wave down there. Draven has enough lifesteal to be able to solo Baron. I don't think that it's gonna be contested, so I'm just gonna like go somewhere else and look for another kill. Because if the enemy team's not rotating towards it, clearly they have no vision, so I can just go do something else in the meantime. That guy's dead. So we have the crown, right? It just completely reduced all of our damage. There's nothing that that guy can really do. We have so much AP at this point, if we fully stack anyone and press E, they will die afterwards. Because the AP ratio is so high, we deal 1,000 damage. Okay, maybe not this guy, though. This guy might be the hardest one to kill. Are they just all AFK? They might be. I mean, the game's kind of over. How much damage will this deal? I think that's at 174, which is pretty insane. Nice. Well played, Draven. So anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the Twitch commentary versus this 15 death Pantheon. He definitely did not have that good of a game. We can see if he mains Pantheon mid, some people have really bad games and they literally tilt out of their minds if they really fall that far behind. So we can just double check just to see for ourselves whether the person plays it or not pretty often. Just out of curiosity. Damage dealt was not as much as Draven. That guy was also really ridiculously fed. So Pantheon is Silas. He is a mid main, I think. Unless it's Silas jungle, which I doubt. But he has not been having a very good day of solo queue. But he has some good games down here. Jungle mid, some jungle, 80 carry. I guess this guy just plays every role because there's a bunch of 80 carry down here. So, not really sure what happened to make him pick Pantheon. But anyways, thanks for watching once again, guys. Hope you have a good day, and I'll see you guys inside the next commentary. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary. Today we're playing... Alright, so yeah, I'm making a second video. This isn't a new commentary. So you're in the second game now. Hey. So I wanted to do another video because, I mean, the first game was pretty fast with AP Twitch, so I wanted to try to get a longer one. Maybe this matchup will be a little bit harder than the first game. I even tried playing a second game, and it was a 15-minute game that I won. So it was even shorter than the first one. So hopefully this one is a bit longer. I didn't know if I was versus AD mid or not because it could be Diana jungle. So I do not have magic resist, and Diana's a pretty annoying champion because she has very easy ways of jumping on top of me. So that will be a huge issue. I'm going to let her Q me. That's okay with me. One more auto should do it. One thing is that people kind of disrespect the Twitch damage, so I'll just kill her here probably. The thing is about Twitch is that a lot of times you can like take these quote poor trades because I'm walking into a melee. I'm letting her walk into me because the thing is that people don't realize that when I fully stack this poison on you, it's dealing 10 damage a second, and you don't think that's that much. But if I can continue that stack, which I did because we started off the fight with W, and then as she ran back in because she thought that the trade was over, my W came back up, and I restack it. Now we're suddenly 10 seconds into a fight, and I've just done 100 damage. So that's more than ignite damage. And then I'll, continue chasing her with auto attacks and reapplying it again, and it starts burning them down really damn hard. So sometimes you can get crazy plays like that during the early game. Level 1. Something that is super powerful on Twitch that you can pull off. Wow, I actually got that minion. I didn't think that I would. I'm going to use my E to secure that one. She did use flash, so I'm like going to ping that a bunch. So my bot lane knows I didn't ping it a little bit earlier. My runes are the same as last game, so I did show those. The Halo Blades plus Presence of Mind, just pretty average. Just last hitting slowly, just waiting for her to get back in the lane so we can start harassing her again. Oh wow, she actually just went back bot. That's actually crazy. She never came back mid. I mean, I did ping that she was missing, but obviously that was a really long time ago. But well played to my teammates of not dying. She is missing so much farm here. And we're just going to be able to get quite a bit of damage on mid, too. So I'll get ganked. I'm just not going to use anything because the thing is, about Twitch, super cool interaction. Oh, I'm going to die here, aren't I? Okay, I'm going to leave. I'm probably going to die here to Pantheon, but I can probably suicide somewhere. Oh, never mind. I'm actually out. I was going to say I can, like, get executed, but I don't need to. I can just base here instead. My wave is slow pushing back towards me, which is super sick. We're going to have a massive wave to collect. I'll rebuy some potions because this lane is pretty volatile, because she'll just jump on me, damage me. It's very annoying. Anyways, when you use Q and you stealth, as long as you're stealth and you're in range of somebody, you get bonus movement speed, and it's quite a bit. So what happened was after Viego flashed on top of me, as long as I don't unstealth myself from hitting him, I run extremely fast. Like, I'm talking faster than Ghost, I think. Like, a little bit faster than Ghost. I think it's like 30% movement speed, which is really, really high. So you just run away. Just don't turn around. Just run. Twitch Q is broken at running away from melees, because melees are always on top of you. So she might jump on me here, but if she does, we'll win the trade. So I'm completely down with her jumping on me, because we'll just reapply the stacks and then just kill her. The only downside of her jumping on me is literally just if Viego's here, but he's not. Oh man, so because I hit her, now I can't step up to hit the wave, or not to hit the wave, hit the tower. So we're just gonna wait for that to expire and then do it after. She's probably gonna Q pretty soon. There she goes. Auto, auto, auto. Put down my poison. Press E. A little bit of poke damage. Is Pantheon coming mid? Oh my god, he's level 6. I'm actually terrified. Oh god, this is scary. Hey, okay, we wasted his ultimate. Well, that's what happens when we pay attention. So we have a massive, massive CS lead on this guy. So we don't really need to do anything too special. There's a few decisions we can make. Shove out the wave and just roam every single wave. Freeze the wave and force her to step up and look for a solo kill, which is what we're doing now. The thing is that she base, though. because that's why she's not here. So this will eventually go back towards her, but we did deny a few creeps. You can see that my own creeps are dying, so she's being denied these as we speak. And maybe we can even go for a hard shove after this, because she'll be back pretty soon, so there's no reason to keep it frozen anymore. Because what we can do is roam after we shove this out. So shove it out, put down a ward, and then just leave, and just go straight bot. Because this crashed, so she's busy collecting that. And sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm going to go all the way. You should die one more auto. That actually was a little bit more difficult than it should have been, but the reason why it was so hard, okay, Diana went top, is because they had heal. They have 2 heals. They have 2 heals. So he could have actually just turned around and just left, but thankfully he turned around to try to Q me, so I flashed the Q so he didn't damage me, and then just went for that final auto attack to finish him off. For items, we'll just go for the standard Gnasher's Tooth. So I might also have a bad habit of not buying Sweeper on Twitch. I think Sweeper is a pretty effective thing to buy just to like clear vision between roams. So I am just hard shoving here. I could have maybe frozen and denied her more creeps. Hopefully this wasn't a bad decision to make. I actually deal so much damage to this tower. I don't have flash though, so it's a little bit scary because if she... Pantheon's coming. If she Q'd E the wave and then jumped on me afterwards, it could have ended up really bad. Diego was bot side, but I didn't see how low we got. And bot lane's still getting pressured really hard. Pantheon is once again missing. Have no idea where he went. So I'm just going to put this on the wave, auto-attack these a little bit. E it. Diana actually roamed. Okay, so Kennen is coming. That ward doesn't see me. Man, I'm not going to be able to kill anybody here. The Viega was low, the Senna was low. I had no opportunities, though. What? Well, I managed to go Pan. I figured Pantheon would die to the tower, so I actually tried to hit Senna. I didn't know if I would be able to kill her as well, but as you can see, I didn't really DPS like anything. Dude, my wave is so bad. Can somebody collect this? Diana takes towers so fast because her 3-hit passive and she gets bonus attack speed for no reason whenever she uses an ability. I'm losing so many plates here. It's so bad. Well, this is the game that we wanted. We wanted a more difficult game, and this is definitely what we have. This game looks really hard. Diana might be heading bot again because she didn't go back mid, which is extremely sus. So, we're just gonna jump on her. She might jump on me, I don't care. She already used her E, so she doesn't have another one. She has to run through town. Man, no, I'm not even gonna be able to kill anybody. My Wukong doesn't even have sums, so he can't chase that down. It's kind of a waste of time. There's no way. That's disappointing. Getting Dragon would be pretty sick, though. So I'm going to collect bot wave. And hopefully they just go mid instead. Yeah, this is for the best. Because what I'm going to try to do is, after I push this out, I just hope with Dragon. And then they collect mid wave, which is the only wave to collect. This is way faster, and everybody gets to be happy. He definitely used his stun, so I can face check him now. I can't get hit by that Viego stun. He'll destroy me. He has Kraken Slayer. So I do have my item. Oh, wow, we used Ash Ult. So Ash Ulti is now down. Yeah, I mean, if Varus Art, I guess maybe they could have tried. I don't think it would have been that bad of an attempt with Varus Ult. Him saying that it wouldn't be close at all. I don't know if I would agree with that. What he typed in chat. She's gonna step up for that. We'll just DPS her a little bit. Wait for the shield to expire. You can see my damage is... It's okay. It's not, like, insane. That was fully stacked. Did, like, a decent chunk. I'm gonna stealth again. Oh, I got the rift. So that actually means that they are more aware that I helped out with it. Dang.
It's me.
Yeah, we only have a small chance to pop this Rift Herald together. Pantheon Ultimate is probably back up by now. So I'm going to put that in my brain so I remember that. Because he might Ultimate here. I just want the plates. I swear to God, Pantheon's going to look. Hey, nice job, you live. Well, that's why we are aware of our surroundings once again. So buy this, buy this, buy this. Now we have good AP, now we have more CDR. We'll buy Crown, which will obviously help versus Diana and everybody else that jumps on top of me to try to one-shot me. My CS per minute is better than Diana's by 20. It's decent. My levels barely ahead, but still ahead. It's good. Core items finished before her. Diana, did she use ultimate? I actually don't remember seeing it. I actually don't know if she has ulti or not. I'm gonna step up again because she might go for the wave. Not gonna get too far inside a tower range because if I do, it's pretty bad. Not gonna hit tower though. Wow, you are just running through it. Oh, we'll poke you. The Senna's playing a bit aggressive because she just walked up like that. I have a feeling that she's gonna be killable. Well, that was definitely not the play. Oh, jump on my Ashe. Okay. So we get heal. I think that was a good attempt, because the thing is that if I land just a few more auto attacks and she doesn't have heal there, she honestly might have died to the poison. I need to flash that. Diana ultimate so I don't get hit. Oh my god. Oh my god, there's a Pantheon over here. Oh, Jesus. Holy crap, he flashed for me. I'll help. I should be able to. Oh my god, he's actually coming for me. Okay, my teammate stunned him. I'm fine. Alright, that was a little bit ballsy to do, but hey, I'm getting Dark Seal stacks. And it's always worth for Dark Seal stacks. Wow, they died. Well, I'm fine. You can R-flash his Senna? Yeah, I guess so, dude. Damn, dude, Senna's gross. What a champion. She attacked me so damn fast that I think she was attack moving the ground. That's how fast she attacked me. That was insane. So she was like walking around A-clicking like this, anticipating me, so then like she didn't even have to like reaction speed. The game does it for her. Because that was nuts. Wow. If she wasn't doing that, then I don't think that I would have died there. I honestly probably would have killed her, so well played by her. That was crazy. Smart. So like Ashe is mid, but Varus is bot. I'll just collect this just because, I mean, it's better for us to be spreading our resources. It's just that Ashe isn't our AD carry, she's our support, so she's getting the EXP mid. So that's kind of not the best. Diana's getting to the point that it's going to become really difficult to win this game pretty soon. Or not win, but we're reaching a point where their champions are going to be really good during the mid game, and we're struggling to even find an opportunity to not be constantly dying to them. I'm going to risk this. If somebody comes for me, it's chill. I'll just try to stealth away. Getting a tower is important. So now I'll stealth. We got a lot of stuff here for ourselves. Diana's here. Start building our crown. Yeah, Senna is quite a menace. I agree with you, Ashe, but that's okay because I believe in you. Just land an Ashe ult and I promise you I will do enough to kill her. No, dude, why? It doesn't matter if I die. All that matters is Senna dies. Okay, well, nobody died. That's great. Nice, got the tower. So, Varus got the shutdown. I'm okay with that. I mean, Varus is a good champ. I'm already fed enough. Nice, we can even do Rift Herald because they died, so... Senna always just plays aggressive. So she's just always a free opportunity for a kill if we collapse on her correctly. In fact, maybe I can even kill this guy. Oh, he immediately pathed bot as soon as I showed up. Oh, decent poke, I'm dead. But we did get heal, and I get some of the creeps. That was pretty unfortunate timing for Diana to show up as soon as I went in. At least my team followed up and got an assist. I don't know if we can do more. Can he? Because he has Wukong ultimate? He had the second part of it? I think we should back off after that. This is a bit of an overextension, but at least he managed to kill 2. So it's a 2 for 2 in the end. Maybe even worse than a 2v2, but there's not many objectives up besides Baron, so even deaths are not really that bad. This is just a fight. This is just a solo queue fight. Nice, okay. The only person that lives is Senna. Woo. Nothing really to do. I'll just farm bot, because that is the wave that is crashing very soon into the closest. So, have something to collect. She has another massive shutdown again. Oh man, the game's gonna become really difficult when she buys Edge of Night. If she doesn't buy Edge of Night, she's griefing, for sure. Edge of Night is ridiculously good against Ashe to stop those Ashe arrows. So I'm hoping that she doesn't realize how OP that would be on her and completely counter our Ashe. No way, I missed that. It's gonna take a lot of damage to kill this, anyone. Wait, what? That guy was just sitting in the brush. What was he doing in there? Wait, am I gonna get Pantheon ultied? Is that it? Is that what's happening? Do I risk it? Do I let myself get Pantheon ultied? I'm trying to collapse. Okay, nice. It takes a while for me to get in range, but we managed. Also, they killed Diana top, too. That's huge. We need to help out with the Baron, so I'm going to rotate to that. My team's kind of getting crapped on by it. And also, we don't even have a jungler. This just seems really bad idea. I think they should just get off. Yo, are you serious? What is with these people hitting these? I need to sidestep that. If I got hit by that, I could have died. Now it's really scary. Do I really have to stick around? This fight's gonna be hard because they are already there. I'm gonna go with Kennen. But maybe we can fight after the dragon, not play for the dragon, you know? A lot of times, not playing for the dragon is the play. You play for the fight after. I'm gonna flash away from Pantheon? Oh my god, he's coming! Oh, jeez. I mean, I can... This is scary, dude. I don't know if we want to be fighting this guy. This... Can we even kill him? It might be just ridiculously dumb. It was dumb, huh? I'm not gonna be able to kill him, dude. Just let him go. I have so much money. I got big shutdowns there. I'm happy. We even got Senna Flash, too. That's a really long cooldown. The 5-minute cooldown for Flash.
This doesn't smell at all.
Might ease up to about 700 damage. We'll just slowly DPS this down. Should be dead. I will now rotate through. No. You know what? Yeah, it's actually worth it. I was a little bit worried because the thing is that a lot of them were mid there. So I almost wondered if they would have all immediately collapsed as soon as the ultimate went off. And this guy's not even important. He's not even strong. So, like, it's not worth going for him. So that's what I was really worried about. If we wasted Ashe ulti to kill someone who doesn't even matter. I did hit him with everything, so he's gonna die as soon as he spawns. Kennen's trying to kill this Diana, but he's struggling a little bit. She ultied nothing. Okay, well, I think that's his probably Baron. It's not the easiest for Pantheon to come in and kill all of us here, so good luck to him if he tries. We even have Ashe ultimate. The only downside is I know Pantheon Spear execute. Oh, don't flash. Waiting for his E to expire, kill him. Not bad. And we even have a death cap now, too.
They are the plague.
Do I want to clear this out? There's actually no risk. Diana was dead, she just respawned, Pantheon died. Like, who the hell is gonna be here? No one. So we'll shove that out because there's no risk, so there's no reason not to just deny more creeps to the enemy. And also just get more damage on that tower, too. The next item could be Azania's if I really am tryharding and trying to survive. But Cosmic Drive sounds like fun, because I like having high CDR. The idea is you easily can restack because your W's on a low enough cooldown that it actually could be used to restack max stacks without even having to use auto attacks. And then your E cooldown is also so damn short to the point that you can use it multiple times when people are fully stacked. And it just does so much, right? Because it has a really high AP ratio when you do have those stacks going. So let's rotate to this Diana here. Nice ultimate on her. She should be dead. Ashe is dead because she stepped up a little bit too aggressive. You can jump on me. I have crown. Sorry, bro. Oh! Okay, wait! I mean, come on, dude. Oh, wow, that was gonna actually kill that guy. I like how I fully welcome Pantheon jumping on me and just embrace it, but as soon as Senna shows up, their support, it's just everything has gone downhill. I'm terrified. The support has arrived that literally one-taps everybody. Senna's ridiculous, man. Her damage just comes out of nowhere. The thing is that, like, when you build these items on other AD carries and then try to DPS people, it feels like it does nothing. But then you build those items on Senna, and it's just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna two-shot you. It's just so bonkers. I think Cannon's dead. Pantheon damage is really high still. Wait. Oh, he had a flash. He flashed away. Nice, cool, you lived. Do you have a shutdown? Not really, but... Ash arrowed somebody, it did land, but not much follow-up. If anything, it did delay them from trying to take this dragon, though, so we're even dragons with them. Nice. I had fully stacked on that Viego there. I do not believe I can chase this guy down. Another Ash arrow? No, that's not gonna land. He E'd the other way, not under this tower, so I actually can't chase that. So I'm just gonna go for, the wave.
I was hiding. I'll be right.
This Varus's joke was so bad. For some reason, as soon as he said that, I just imagine, like, the time when, like, you try to tell a funny joke to all your friends and everybody's just looking at you afterwards after you say it. You know it didn't land. Maybe somebody else laughed. Maybe somebody watching this video laughed, but... just, like, I don't know. There must have been something else that was funnier.
Like a fine egg.
I'm gonna buy Medjai's, because why not? I have 10 stacks on it, so I get the bonus movement speed. I'm gonna stop Diana from split pushing. My team's already winning topside, and I know that I beat her 1v1, and split pushing can create issues because she does have a ridiculous amount of AP. I don't think I need to use anything here. I'll just tank it. Once again, the crown stops a lot of the damage initially, so... I use the ultimate just for more damage as well.
Now there's a smell you can feel. Don't trust any liquid that you can see through. You're looking a little green.
Well, Viego, you're dead to my next E. I'm sorry, dude. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe you just kept on running at me. Oh man, that's actually so funny. That's why CDR is so good. You can clearly see how effective it is. If you just have full stacks on people and you just spam your E key. I don't even have Cosmic Drive, so it would be even more insane when I have it, but this guy's slowed inside of me E so hard. E him, run away. My next E kills you. Oh, wait! Oh my god, Jesus Christ, I walked too close. I thought that he was going to start running away, but he kept on running at me, so... Because he kept running at me, I just thought he was going to run, because the next E kills him. So, why would he run towards me? I don't know. A lot of times people like to run out. I bought the item that he said I wouldn't want to buy. Darn it. This game's still losable, by the way. My team did all die there. And it was, like, a decent shutdown. And Baron's up, too. Yikes. That's pretty bad. And I'm worth a lot of gold too, and I want to stop them from doing Baron, but I'm going to get myself killed probably. Okay, cool, they're off of it. Sick. Yeah, okay, cool. We did it. I did pop my ultimate because I was trying to go for one auto attack on Senna. Didn't work though. The thing is, when you're level 16, or not level 16, when you're finally max level and you finally put your points into your ultimates, it doesn't matter at all. I don't know why I even said that. Your ultimate has a low cooldown when you have CDR. So, it's a 50-second cooldown. It starts when you first cast it, so it's more like 45 seconds. So. Oh? 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 We still have Zanya, so even if she jumps on us here, we should be pretty okay. I'm just going to collect the wave, I guess, in the meantime. My E does 1.5k on a 4.7 second cooldown. My poison does it almost 200 per stack, and if you have 6 stacks, then you just multiply it by that amount, so you can imagine the damage per second. Not to mention, I have very big slows. Look how slow she is. She literally cannot move because it slows by 100%. If you didn't know, 100% doesn't mean 100% because there is a minimum amount that people can move, which is like 100 base movement speed. So basically, we bring them down to 100. Okay, it said 124 or something. I don't know. There's a certain number, and it can't go lower than that. You can't... Otherwise, it would snare people. Which would be pretty damn cool, to be honest. Be able to snare people just spamming W on them. So I'm going to put W here, because they have to walk through it if they want to try to contest this Baron. Sometimes I like to use it inside of choke positions where they have to walk in. Well, they know that I'm here because of the Baron. Oh, my crown, dude. Are you serious? 40 seconds on that. I'm just gonna, you know, wait around, see if anybody ever makes a mistake of going for something that they shouldn't be, and then just kill them. Because if we do, the game kind of just ends. So this guy should die here. I don't have crown. It's okay, I Zanya. My next E kills. I'm dead, but at least we traded 1 for 1. Wait, did I have crown and he DPS through the crown? Because that was insane. That was absolutely nuts. My team won on this side, so I think the game should just be over, though. If I wanted to really buy a last item and I want to keep my boots, I'd probably sell Medjai's for a Cosmic Drive. Very good item. And then, as you can see, that brings your ability haste up to 100. 100 is 50% CDR. Brings your E down to a 4-second cooldown. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the longer commentary on playing Twitch mid lane. Playing Twitch is super fun. I honestly believe I'm probably one of the best, if not the best, AP Twitch mid laners in North America because nobody else plays them but me. I swear to God. When I play inside of High Elo and Grandmaster and Challenger, nobody plays them but me. So I'm claiming that because I'm the only guy. Rank 1 out of 1 in High Elo. Nobody's better than me because nobody else plays it. I don't know. Everybody did good. I can't give it to Varus because he made a bad joke. So anyways, damage dealt most in the game and on my team. I don't really care about comparing stats with like the enemy team, but I guess we'll look at it anyways. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the commentary. If you liked it, if you enjoy watching my stuff often, dropping a like, subscribing, etc. always helps me out. But at the end of the day, just watching my videos and enjoying them is enough. So thanks again. Hope you have a good day. Peace out.